C'est passé.
Louis.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe mon grisou? Je sais que t'es un fou. Passe ta go. Tu fous rien, moi je fais goal. Ta tête, on dirait un sourd. C'est sûr, je drop que du lourd. Tu parles caca alors que t'es sous. J'ai qu'à te regarder et tu tombes. Ici on fait que de la fonte. T'auras pas ta tombe. Y'aura qu'avec les barils que t'auras un con. Alright. It's LKZ here. Hope y'all are doing wonders. Kind of a change of pace. Trying to inspire myself from other people. I know it's a good start. Just doing something that's out of the ordinary. I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna start doing this. This is different from the usual stuff. Today I'll be reviewing a Reddit thread because I don't know. Just stumbled onto it. I was looking through stuff and it was interesting. So yeah. Post about the Redpill. Looks good. Yeah. Looks decent. So the red pill will kill you inside. Let's change colors for when I'm reading. Red pill will kill you inside. What a killer name. Decided to dig into this because I've been, diverging opinions. And this is pretty close to my own opinions about the red pill, relationships, and all that gibberish. So, yeah, I highlighted a good chunk of it. It's not that thorough, but I don't know if I'm gonna read the comments. I'll just go with this. It's unfair that men suffer from sexual strategy, but that doesn't make it okay to flip it and make women suffer instead. No one deserves to be emotionally abused. And I cannot agree more to this. This makes perfect sense. You should never abuse people. Period. I'll move my camera a bit. So it's a little more, yeah, it's more centered with me. Perfect. So, yeah, no one deserves that kind of shit. It sucks. No one likes it. And so far, it's a good consensus. So, I was intrigued. Let's read it a little more. That's just a bunch of bullshit. Doesn't matter. The word of action is don't be a bitch and go on the red pill to spread hate, whatever. Don't be a bitch. Because you should never be. Okay? Especially online. Demonizing others is not right. Talk to them straight up. I understand that it's not your typical blah blah blah. I view it as essential advice to any man who wants to be happy in heterosexual relationship. Nothing against men who want to be a non-hetero relationship either. This is just addressing those who may be getting pulled in the red pill philosophy. Forward. Basically, red pill is a reference to the Matrix. Morpheus gives two choice. Blue pill is forgetting everything and going back to sleep. Red pill is waking up and knowing the truth and being granted that greater power. A bunch of bullshit. It's a movie. It's good to relate this kind of stuff to reality, but you can't just decide on what works and what it doesn't. Especially since it's a relationship between not betweens humans. It's related to communication, and you can't just use a fucking movie quote to understand how humans work in relations. If you want to you yourself use this as a way to understand how the world works, okay, but intersexual relationships is not really related to it. That's like something else. It's like when you feel trapped in the engine, the gears of the system. That's not related to other people precisely. It's more related to you. If you want to get out, you get out. It's not trying to pull anyone out of it because they might enjoy it. You don't know. Or they don't want to change the same aspects you want to change. The idea of the red pill is commonly used now that men are constantly losing a war of what the red pill sexual strategy. We want sex and bend over backwards to get it. Okay, so this is just basically talking about, women don't have to submit, they just have to ask, and women, no, men will bend, obey, and do whatever they can just to have a little of attention, which is kind of true, but the idea of the red pill is doing the same thing. So, okay. To each their own. If you want to mimic what shitty women do, you do you, but and the idea is that the red pill should be awakening and being better, having greater power. And what you're doing is basically mimicking what you ate. Anyways, yeah, I'll take this off. It's annoying. You like my chair, huh? The subreddit is rife with success stories from men who claim they've gotten what they want. Well, some people get what they want, some don't. That's just reality out of their relationship. One guy claims, and I'm paraphrasing, she does my laundry and dishes. We have sex whenever I want, and she knows that I don't belong to her. And if she ever slips up or takes me for granted, she's gone. Um, this is just fucked. Because, okay, she does things for you even more. You don't belong to her, okay, that's a good thing. You should never belong to anyone. And if she ever slips up or makes me takes me for granted, she's gone. Which should also be standing for M, but I don't know. Maybe the guy who made the subreddit, whatever his name, didn't want to include that part, but I guess it's okay if both parties are equal on that matter. But it doesn't really seem like it, but it's only a snippet of what the guy said. It's not an actual picture. So who knows? Don't want to make any assumptions, but from what we're seeing, it's looking pretty abusive. But we don't know. We gotta take that into account. It's not that I doubt what he's saying, I believe it. The problem is what he's describing is emotional abuse. That too. What Red Pill advocates for is taking advantage of common weak points in the typical female psyche. I don't know if that's what this guy was going on with. Yo, I'm putting way too much colors, man. Shit. I think I'll just clean it up, read along. Fuck it. Shit. Should I? Nah, I'll just keep it like that. Just go over the things I want to get onto. Common weak points or the typical female psyche. So yeah, this is abuse. Using common weak points is basically what the red pill fights against. So women don't bend you over and take whatever they want, do whatever they do for what you have to offer. And you just took that example, but I'm pretty sure it happens. And it's just reversing the roles, I guess. Instead of being abused, you are the abuser. Is this better? Absolutely not. I believe, yeah, we went over that. Typical male psyche as well. Everyone has weak points. Common to all humans, yes. Yeah, more pronounced in one sex or another. Yeah, because we all have our weaknesses, our strengths. You know, women are more emotional creatures than men are. We tend to be more logical and proceed harshly. Like me cutting down my hair. I had few reasons, but taking the jump was pretty hard. But it's for the better, so it's good. And I don't know any. I don't know. Actually, there's a few women who would. Actually, I take that back. But it goes back to more pronounced in one sex. It's not an exclusion. It's just more pronounced, more likely. So I'd guess men are more likely to escalate things to physical aggression, and women are more into the psychological aggression, threatening their peace, whatever their social circles, whatever. But all people do that. It's not just, yeah. I don't know. Let's go over what he has to say. To put pressure on women and bend to your, well, users advise. Never show affection unless she's done something to please you. You break them like you break an animal. Exactly. You're not actually treating them, treating, seeing them as human beings. You're just seeing them as animals. You don't show affection. You hide your planning, so everything can go alongside your plan. And humans are meant to communicate like animals do, but in a very complex way. Because we have dictionaries, multiple languages, we have physical languages. Me using my hands to when I speak, or pointing at you. You remembered that. Yeah, you remembered that. You know, So hiding your shit away is definitely a bad thing. You should never do. If you have something to say, just say it. It's better that way. It's more healthy. And it's damn effective, I bet. I hope you have to do it right. But you shouldn't want that. Exactly. You shouldn't want it. Here's why. Okay. Let's see his explanation. Redpill subreddit is also. Why can't he just say it? Why is it not okay? Emotionally abused by their girlfriends, still a man being used for money, if their homes, their emotional support, they weren't alpha enough. Nobody deserves that kind of abuse. Exactly. Do I have a different color that's, less painful? Oh yeah, that's good. Yes. I like that. It's good to read. But yeah, I'm just gonna read everything anyways. Let's just get there. Uh, yeah, nobody deserves that kind of abuse. You, if if you were abused in the past, the best thing to do is to remember it. Tell it to your close ones, your friends. Even though you're gone, it's way back. You should still talk about it so they know. They know what to avoid, and you help each other out. It's not a solo game. It's a team game. Nobody includes women. With the red pill, yeah, flip the dynamic. Now it's men who are in power, women are suffering. Sex without commitment. Making sure emotions are brutally crushed on a regular basis. You haven't fixed anything, you've only made sure it's your so. It's a so. Such a degree. Significant other. Okay, good. Because I didn't catch that part. So, making sure it's your significant other who's suffering and not you. But yeah, if it's not even a significant other, then. Because they don't significate anything to you other than sex. Or, being a maid. Or both. Blue pill guys stay in relationships. They don't want to be alone. And yeah, I guess I was in that ballpark. I don't want to be alone. I want to find a lover, blah blah blah. It's not a good thing. You have to enjoy being by yourself. It's fundamental. Cuz 90% of the time, okay, maybe I'm rounding up, but you'll be alone. And when you have the right people around you, make you feel comfortable, who you can grow alongside with, you will never feel alone. You'll actually want to be alone because you're having such a good time, you want to dedicate it to yourself. I know it sounds weird, but it's good to have people to hang around with, have a good time with. But life is not just about having a good time, it's also about building yourself and having things to do. If you can cheer each other on, I hope that's the correct way to say it, well, you're just helping yourselves grow. So this is good. But you have to be alone. Just me doing these. I'm all alone. I saw a post of a guy who was probably alone, and it's fine that way. You have to be okay with being by yourself, because if you're not, then this is gonna be a long ass life. It's gonna suck. So you have to enjoy your own company. They don't want to be alone. Yeah. And as long as you keep that power dynamic, you will never know what love is. Exactly. You will never know what love is because you're not actually loving someone. You're not actually trying to put care into that person. You're just there for the benefits. You're not benefiting each other. That's not like a relationship. That's like being a client. Love means that you feel like what your lover feels. But, okay. That's something that I think is not wrong, but not totally true. Because you don't have to, an SO, I guess, significant other, or a girlfriend, or a boyfriend, or whatever suits your boat, to love someone, okay? You can just love people, love life, and transpire that love through people. Or, wait, I phrased that wrongly. or have that love that you have for something and transpire from it and give it to others. For example, for me, One Piece. One Piece is life. One Piece is life. I fucking love it so much. And rather than just, keeping it for myself, I I try to push it, cuz I have this much love. And I figured it doesn't work out. Pushing One Piece, no one will ever watch that shit. It's too long. Might be good, but it's too long. So what you should do instead is use that positive energy that you have for this thing and make it flow. Make it flow. Give it to other people. And it doesn't have to just be a significant other, because it has to be true friends. Because how can you find a significant other if you don't start by, trying to meet people? To meet people, you have to give that energy off, because people won't ever try to get to know you if you're just being an asshole all the time. You'll just attract assholes. Whatever. If she hurts you, you hurt. If she hurts, you hurt. What? If you hurt her, you will feel all of her pain and all of the shame of for knowing what you caused. Exactly. If you stab a friend in the back, well, it won't feel good because you love them. You want them to be doing good. You care for them. So if you backstab them, you obviously don't care about them. Yeah, you'll never want to hurt them. Make no mistake, that's what the red pill is. Cold, calculated, systematic, emotional torture meant to produce a desired response. Exactly. Red pill is all about, being calculated, systematic. I don't know if I'd go as far as emotional torture, 'cause that's pretty sadistic, but it's meant to produce a desired response. And you shouldn't try to be calculating or making plans around someone to get to a certain point. It goes on naturally if it clicks. If it doesn't click, it doesn't click. Go next. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Life is pretty long in the end. It's not really long in the bigger picture, but let's say you're 20, you still have like 60 years to your life, which is pretty big, and it can be even more. Shit. It's getting pretty late. And I have to get going. Um, Keeping prisoner guessing. But yeah, you just can't be calculated. It's like the friends I'm making at school. I didn't have any plans. They're just cool. I'm having a good time. So, if they need help, I'll help. Maybe something will happen from it, but you don't want the expectation. It's better to keep your expectations low or just not have any. And if something happens, then you're surprised and you actually get to appreciate the reward. Or, whatever you get. I don't know if it counts as a reward, but whatever. It's like I've been hanging out with the people at school, and I've helped them, and this weekend we ended up having we ended up chilling and whatever. And yeah, it's like they give me lifts, so I don't have to walk to work. It drops me off pretty nearby, so even though I've helped him a few nights, and I was using hours of my own time to help someone out. It wasn't just for him. It's also helping me being better at this work. So it's not just me giving him my resources, I guess, but I get in return. In the end, it's not like I planned for it, but it's on his way home. It fits both our boats, so it's cool. We help each other out. It's not a race. It's about making it to the end. And the more friends you can make along the way, the easier the course will be. Uh anyways, you should just love everyone. Right off the bat. And if they prove they are not worthy, they are not worthy. That's it. But, even for me, it's pretty hard. So, you know, keep that in mind. We are not perfect. Quite simply, truly loved. Exactly. There is one thing the red pill is right. Sexual strategy sucks. Facts. That's just pure facts, okay? Don't. There's no point into getting in bed with someone, okay? There's just no point. If you have no connection, like real connection, no point. I've done it, and it's just boring. It feels good for a minute, then you're off, and why did I even do that? It was just a fucking waste of time for a bit of nookie. Okay. Maybe I'll learn, maybe I won't. But the solution isn't getting better at the. The solution is agreeing that you are not going to play the game. Yes. Because, just trying to talk with someone, spit some game is not going to bring you anywhere because you're just going for that one goal. And if you break the rule and you're not aiming for anything, you're getting to the end goal. Why? Because you're not trying to skip steps. You're trying to know the person step by step to then know, if it works or if it doesn't, if you stay friends or if you commit. Because the problem with the red pill and the blue pill is about the spitting game. It's how you spit game to someone you're meeting, how to get in bed with them. But the goal is to just not play the game. It's like the Matrix, being stuck in the engine of capitalism. You can't really escape. You can't really escape, but what you can do is avoid all that bullshit. Instead of being a gear in the engine, you are the handle who makes it all move. That's actually interesting. Instead of being stuck in it, you're doing something of it. You know, you're seeing that the blue pill versus the red pill is something. What do you do? Fuck that bullshit. I'm doing my own thing. Alright? Makes sense. Because you can't really avoid it if you want to be in a relationship. Because there's always going to be some fucked up people who abuse their girlfriends or the opposite. And you can't really avoid it. You simply can't. So, you know, build a relationship. If they want to get to that goal, you'll just see it. If they want to skip steps, you'll see them skipping steps. Just don't skip steps. I'm probably gonna make a video about it. You know, the steps to get into a relationship, or yeah, something like that. But not right now, because it's already been 40 fucking minutes, and I have to get to sleep at some point. Uh, you want LT stable race it? Yo, okay. That's going to be rewarding. Here's the secret. Remember that your SO is just as complex, intelligent, and vulnerable a human being as you are. She has needs just like you do. While she might place different values on her various needs, while she might express them differently, they're every bit as important to her as yours are to you. Life is a war, but if you want to win, you and your SO need to be on the same side. Exactly. It's like the problem is he's only talking about SO, but it's not just about SO. It's about relationships in general. Friends, family, whatever. You have to be on the same side. Can you have adverse opinions? Of course you can. But you're on the same team. You don't want to be against each other. You want to be supporting each other. So we can, you know. uh, why did I even do that? Okay. See, I'm not changing. I'm trying, but at least I can see it. It's getting better. You don't need a break. You need to talk. Yes. 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 It's not about having a break, taking a few days off. No, no. If talk it out. If it doesn't work, if nothing can be concluded, well, that's the conclusion. Nothing will change. Skip. You know, it doesn't work. She can't even talk about it. Well, shit, it's over. Don't waste your time. Work on you. If there's something, doing something that hurts you, you need to tell them, and not, I wish you would quit that. Yes, yes, yes. Not, I wish you would quit that. Yo, fucking bright. Yo, why is it not red? I wish you would quit that. Yo, no. Don't ever do that, okay? No, you have to say it in a nice way, okay? Not, I wish you would quit that. You have to make it a proposal and make it about, you know, it being better for them. If they don't want to, then they don't want to, but don't shove it on the table like either you do this or I quit. Cause that's just being fucked up. You can talk about it, you know, worst case if it's really that important to you. But you should be willing to try new things. I don't have any real examples. I guess, if turns out, I guess she's on OnlyFans. You can't just, if you don't stop, I'm quitting you. Maybe you should just try. You never know. Maybe it could be interesting, you'd like it. And it's not because, oh, it says that online, it's disgusting. That it is. A lot of people like pickles, think they're disgusting. Does that make pickles disgusting? Of course it does. But to me. To me. Not to you. You like whatever the fuck you want. It's like one of my friends at school, he said he already filmed the OnlyFans shooting. And he said, it's not like you'd expect. It was, cool because, two girls on me, but two guys filming. As its ups, as its downs. It's a balance. Would I do it with that perspective? Hell nah. But some people must enjoy that kind of stuff. Being watched by other guys. While they're enjoying the treat. Some people must fucking enjoy that. If people enjoy being cucked, being the adverse is totally a fucking fantasy. This hurts me when you do that. Mm. This hurts me when you do that. This is kind of a correct way to say it. Is better. Is it, the best way to say it? I don't know. With the hurt and pain thing about earlier. No, no, that's not the right way to say it. Because let's say, for example, I was with my friend the other day, and he decided to sit like on the balcony thing, and I told him, no, you get the fuck down. No, no. You don't sit there. No fucking way. Why? Because I don't want you to fall and die. It's not, oh, because it hurts me. I want you to stop it. It's not good for you. No, it's like, if you want to keep going, go at it. But I'm warning you, get the fuck down. If I might not have time, and I would regret it. No, it's more like a warning. You don't have to be a piece of shit about it. It's, and you just told me, oh, you're acting just like my grandma, and you know what? No, it made me feel so good. I'm doing the right thing. Even grandma knows. She doesn't want that to happen. Yeah, if they care about you, they'll be mentioning it, but they can be doing it in a goofy or funny way. They don't have to be like harsh about it. You shouldn't be harsh about it. They'll take action, prevent causing you pain, exactly, and strategize to get what you want. But I didn't have to strategize about it. I saw him, I reacted. It's like, as long as you're there in the moment and you say it, because, one of my girlfriends, my ex girlfriends, I mean, she was like, against me smoking weed, even though before getting into the relationship, I made her promise she would never be talking about it. It's like, oh, it's fine. I have my mom who smokes weed. It's cool. And when you're into the relationship, oh, you have to quit, blah 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 blah. Even though I never smoked around her before seeing her or anything, when she was remotely there. And that's just being a fucking asshole. For real. Because I'm being forced to do something I never said I would do. And I quit weed on my own terms, not because someone wanted me to stop. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Same for vaping, because I was influencing my brothers to, start doing it too. And, I didn't feel right about it. Yeah. Cares about you, wants you to be above all else, and he wants to be happy alongside you. And if you don't want to make it your SO, you need, yeah, get to the point or get out. Are many worse things than being single. Yes, as I said earlier, being single is good. I have that alone time, because if you're in a relationship and you're always with that person, she's always sitting there over there. Anyways, well, you don't get to have that alone time. What I would just not be reading, or making this video, reading One Piece, preparing for other stuff, making homework, because she needs care. No, no, no. You take care of yourself. Okay, I'll be right over when I'm done with my stuff, and that's how things should go. Like one of my friends at school, he told us, "You're right off the bat. Okay, I'm a boss. I have this job, this job. I don't have much time. I don't want to be in. I don't think you want to be in a relationship with this." And she's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I have my own stuff. Blah 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 blah." And that's good. Cause you tell all your things that normally scare off people right off the bat, and they know, and they agreed to it. Maybe you'd have to be saying this right off the bat, but I don't think you should have to, because everyone is different. Everyone wants their alone time. Some people don't, I guess, but they just don't enjoy their own presence, and it's to compensate with that problem. But that's another subject. Vacant relationship, sexless dessert. Yeah, being sexless is not a problem as long as you don't make it a problem. It's really okay, because you want to be in a solid relationship, because as I said earlier, sex without commitment sucks. It feels good on the moment, but after you get out, it's pointless. I could have done something productive. I've wasted like a solid 2 hours just for this, maybe more. Well, I could have done a video or just worked on myself. That's a good gym workout, 2 hours. Anyways, be ready to define yourself as an individual before you're ready for a relationship. Yeah, you can't commit to anyone if you don't like yourself, because you'll always be thinking, "Oh, I'm lacking over this. I'm not doing this. Think she would be better without me, or whatever." If you think that, work on yourself. You're not ready. You're not ready to be sharing yourself to someone when you don't even enjoy yourself. In that sense, I think I'm ready. But do I want one now? Not precisely. You shouldn't be in a rush to get it. Because you still have plenty of time. I'm only at 22, almost 23. Still have plenty of years left. And even past 30, still chilling. Things can happen. Life is complex and things happen, when they should happen. Might sound brutal because some things, you think they should never happen, but yeah, I guess I'm a bit wrong and sleepy, so yeah, let's just finish this. Diverse for every type. There's a counterpart. Yeah, there's always a counterpart. Yeah, just for about everyone. For everyone. Yes, no relationship will work out until you realize that women are people too. You need to treat them well. They're a human being and you treat them the same way you would yourself. Or even better. No, even better. Yes. Uh, you don't need. Uh, don't establish dominance. You need to find someone willing to actively pursue your happiness alongside their own. Keywords: your happiness alongside their own. That's how any good relationship works. Of course, you have to prioritize your happiness, but also theirs. Yours should just be a given, and theirs should be what you're working towards. Because they should be sufficing their own, trying to give you more. That way, everyone's happy. Yeah, willing to do the same. You're not ready to have a healthy relationship, okay? Okay, I'll just stop there. I've rambled for too long. We got the gist of it. Just don't be a piece of shit. Be nice to everyone. If they're assholes, just don't bother. They're not worth it. Um, if you wanna go see the subreddit, I'll link it in the description. So if you wanna go, give some love, go do it. Do it. I count on you. And yeah, if you liked and you want to see more, because I will surely do more. And it won't be lasting so long, but yeah, I think it was fun. Try to do this daily, maybe. Something of the sort. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe. See you next time. Love you.